This is unusual. There's no street work or people blowing their leaves. So I'm going to do this quickly. Hey everybody, welcome back to 1 Minute Walking Tours. As always, I am your host, Jonathan. Today we are in Brooklyn Heights on Willow Street, 70 Willow Street, there's the building behind me to be precise. One of the famous locations in the history of American literature, because Truman Capote, who rented the bottom apartment, the basement apartment here from 1955 to 1965, wrote Breakfast at Tiffany's here while living here, and he started this book, one of the most influential nonfiction books ever written. In 1965, Capote would have a very famous woman named Jackie Kennedy to come here to have lunch with him, and Truman let on that he owned the whole building, which he didn't. His friend Oliver Smith, Broadway designer, owned the building, and as I said, he was merely renting. Kennedy was, of course, very polite about the whole misunderstanding later when she found out he didn't own the building. But I suppose as an artist and writer in mid-20th century, why would he own anything, man? The house itself was built in 1839 by the descendants of some of the first Dutch settlers here in Brooklyn, which means broken land in Dutch. A man named Adrian van Sinderen. The house will change hands any number of times. A number of luminaries belonging to the Brooklyn Museum and so forth would own the house. But by 1940, it's actually vacant. The owners, or people who had the deed on the land or the house, I couldn't quite figure that out, will eventually donate the house to the American Red Cross in 1944, and the building becomes a school. It will teach Braille, arts and crafts to the locals here in Brooklyn Heights, and it will teach home economic and cooking skills to the many new war brides and so forth, new families who are returning from Europe. Just so you know, that's where Truman Capote wrote In Cold Blood.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
Well, it changed how nonfiction was written.
Yeah,
and that's
so
where he wrote.
Are the other fruit streets down this way too?
They are.
Because I just read Pineapple Street, another group.
Yes, there's a lot of stories about how those streets got their names, but
Yeah, nice.
I won't bore you. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you here soon on 1 Minute Walking Tours. If you're liking what we do here, please like, subscribe, and share. Leave a comment. I always appreciate that. And if you're feeling so inclined, you can support the show on Patreon. I guess I'll do this and point like the information's there. Anyway, see you here soon on 1 Minute Walking Tour.